cusp signs. Hope you guys are doing wonderful. This is your new moon in Leo reading. Excuse me. I'm going to do it this way for you guys, which is unusual. But this way, at the end, I will pull a couple of cards for each cusp sign. If you want to watch your regular sun sign new moon, you can do that as well if you want. I just felt like it's very important right now, since we do have some beautiful things going on during this new moon in Leo, which is igniting this new era, right? We just got through this karmic release, and now it's shedding into this new understanding of what's coming toward you, as you might still be releasing some things, right? Doesn't mean you're completely done, right? Releasing some karmic things. In fact, you'll be doing karmic things your whole life, but a new era is coming in. So let's look and see what's going on with the beautiful cusp signs. Everything is time stamped, okay, for you. And I'll just do them by elements. It'll be easier and quicker at the end, okay? So let's see what's going on. Yes, it says, right now, nothing is 100% set in stone. And that's because even though you're going into this new era, right? It's kind of like there's no going back, but nothing is set in stone just yet, as there's a lot of karmic things still going on that you're still releasing, right? That you still could be being tested on through this Mercury retrograde, right? But it says conclusions are within the reach. Make sure that you are working through your fears. Do not let the ex come back and try to put any kind of fear into you of, you know, you're supposed to be with me only, or whatever they believe. Okay, just because we are soulmates does not mean that, you know, I didn't learn my lesson from that karmic soul tie, right? It's saying release those fears, any fears, worries, doubts of not being able to push through certain situations, or that things are not meant for you, or that you cannot have this, that, or the other. Okay, just make sure you're releasing your fears. Okay, so let's see what we have over here. This is a time of greatness. This is the time of new things coming into light, as we're pushing the old things away, as we're learning the lessons of yesterday. We are pushing towards, you know, tomorrow's greatness. Like, not even a joke, right? There's so much more to be had tomorrow than we're worried about what's going on yesterday. Temple of Truth, your throat chakra, authenticity and self-expression. And I love that, because that's also talking about that Saturn retrograde, that authenticity. It's that Saturn retrograde is pushing. It's also retrograded as well through this new moon. So it's pushing anything that's not authentic away from you, waking you up, making you understand things. With the Leo in the new moon, it's also bringing out this strength, this courage, that willpower to want to fight back, to get to what it is you truly want. So that way, you know, like I said, once you start on this new path, there's no turning back, right? Why is there no turning back? Because that is old. That book is done. That chapter is closed. So it's saying, look at things that are authentic for yourself. Look at what it is that you truly want, which, you know, you can get within reach. Do not let fear hinder you from tomorrow's wonders. Orion activation, supernova recreation, renewal, a rebirth. And this is your rebirth. This is where you've shed the old out. And, you know, that snake of the year says we're shedding away these old karmic ties, and we're bringing in these new things. Nothing's set in stone yet, because it's up to you on what it is that you cusps want. Oh, my beautiful cuspies. You guys are awesome. You totally deserve your own reading. You guys have been here for me for everything. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't even be here. Crown chakra upgrade, divine connection, the holy experience, the miraculous energy. Guys, grab what's yours. You're being watched. You're being guided. You're under divine protection. on your way. It's now time for you to reach that light, to reach, just reach out and touch that light. No more darkness. No more of that, because you have this beautiful coming together of you and your higher self, of what it is you truly want, finding that harmony within the heavens to find all the resolutions. You have the key within yourself. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities when it comes to miraculous energy. Speak your truth with the temple of truth. Listen for the truth as well, and listen to what people are telling you. Because a lot of times, oh, I'm just joking. Are you really joking? Because a lot of times we say things that are not a joke. Listen to the way people are speaking to you, especially during this Mercury retrograde. If they keep coming back, you have to say, why are you here? Are they here because of their own insecurities? Are they here for the right reasons? Are they here because they're just a part of this karmic test to draw me back into something that I don't need to be in? Listen and watch. Pay attention. You're being drawn to something magnificent at this time. Open up your heart activation. Drop those shields. Use that divine love. Your heart is healed. Allow that heart healing to come through. Song that's coming in my head is We're Not Gonna Take It. Twisted Sister. We're not gonna take it anymore. Absolutely. I am not here to sing. I am not a singer. I am a tarot reader. But I do get a lot of songs in my head. Which I don't sing a whole lot of because I'm not meant to sing. Okay. Tone deaf. Yes. Okay, guys, let's go. But that's okay. I don't care, right? I'm going to do it anyways. And that's exactly what you're going to say. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyways. That's right. I don't care what you think you're doing. I'm doing what I want to do because I don't have any fear. You want to breadcrumb me? Keep breadcrumbing me. You can breadcrumb me from across the room all day and all night because I'm shutting that door. You're not breadcrumbing nobody. Go breadcrumb someone else. I'm getting to the point where I'm giving back to myself. I will give to who I want to give to, and I will give to those who want to receive my love, my work, my patience, my dignity. Show me then that I am worthy, and they, respond the way I want them to respond, with a balanced, nurturing relationship. I don't care if it's in the workplace. I don't care where it is. Ooh, standing your ground with the Taurus energy. I'm loving it. Ooh, here we go. Yes, opportunities and wishful thinking choices. Some of these people had rose-colored glasses on, were making you believe in illusions, making you believe in their nonsense. Well, karma has spoken and says today is the dawning of a new day. Today is the dawning of a new era for you, for everyone in the collective. The whole world is going to see a dawning of a new day. It just depends on what side of the scales you're on. You're going to be on the right side of the scales or the wrong side of the scales. You're going to see a lot of people on the wrong side of the scales and be like, wow, as I'm coming into fruition and I'm learning all the things that I need to learn, you're going to end up with some karmic crap because you did not learn. So that's exactly what goes on, right? The dawning of a new era. Which side of the scales are you on? Today is the day. I'm going to get everything all worked out for 2026 because 2026 equals 10 equals the new fresh beginning, as 2025 is ending and bringing all kinds of things, to an end, shedding those old ways. That way you have recuperation. That way you have the improvement. That way you're getting the things that you want, that you've learned the lessons from. Spirit says, let's go. It's time for celebration. Time to get busy. Time for the joy. Uplift your spirit. See things in a different way. Feel that satisfaction coming towards you. Yes. having a death, letting the death go. Let it transform for the dawning of the new day. You see this right here is the Hierophant, and he says, I bring in the light after you've shed away all the things that no longer serve you. Allow the death to come. It's a metaphoric death, right? But the whole thing is yes, what no longer serves me, I'm not going to be there anymore. Allow that to, right, metamorphosize within you as you shed the old to become this new beautiful butterfly for prosperity and abundance. Sit in your own throne. And your Cuspers, so you can sit in 2 thrones. Make 2 thrones 1. Right? You're going to make 2 thrones 1. That's right. Absolutely. You're going to combine them into 1. As a Libra Scorpio, right here. I see it right here. As the Libra Scorpio, you're going to combine these 2 thrones and say, here I am. Transformed and beautiful like Venus. Right? You're bringing in that Plutarian energy. Ooh, yes. Who am I? Absolutely. Yep, nurturing yourself, remembering who you are. Right now is a time of this igniting this new era with who am I? What am I capable of doing? Now it's about what I want. That's what the new era is. It's about going after your destiny, your authenticity, who you are, what you're made of. That's really what it is. That way you can stand strong in 2026 and say, this is where it's going to be. As I see all these little things start coming together. Miracles don't have to be huge. It's just knowing that I'm placing myself on the right place, on the right path. And then seeing little things starting to come together as the old starts going away. Absolutely. So let's grab an overall card here before I start. Yes, I've been waiting all year for this new moon in Leo. Actually, I've been waiting all year for that full moon in Capricorn to get to the new moon in Leo. The new moon in Cancer was when we all woke up. It's when everybody had the great awakening. Wait, what the hell are we doing? Wait, what the hell is really going on? It's when the illusions started going away. Everybody started getting clarity one way or another. Even if it was clarity we didn't want to see. Because a lot of times we have to be clear on the shit that we don't want. Yes, even through mistakes. Seeing our mistakes. You can still see your mistakes now within this new moon. It's not going... But the thing I liked about the new moon in Cancer is that things were supposed to be hidden. Because the moon was hidden. So you could say, why did we get so much clarity? Well, because Uranus just went into Gemini. It rebalanced itself. It wanted everybody to wake up for the full moon in Capricorn so that we could get rid of shit. It was the only time that all of a sudden a new moon can actually give you clarity to understand something when the light is gone. Wow, see, that's amazing. But it was also because of the other planets that were around it. Right, so mistakes. If you feel you have made a mistake, or indeed someone else has done so with impact on you, please do not feel bad about this. Treasure and value your mistakes and those of others around you. They are the cutting edge of our personal growth and evolution. Lean into the learning and celebrate your openness to grow. That's like saying thank you for fucking up. So I could learn. So you remember what I said? And I love that too because we're talking about Mercury retrograde. So these things are going to start coming clear. This is where you're going to understand things. Yes, please keep talking. Please keep talking about your nonsense because you're just making me more clear about which path I really want to go on. Thank you. And this opens the opportunities. That's that 7 of Cups we've seen. This card speaks of new opportunities, although they may not necessarily come in the form that you are expecting. Be alert. Look beyond the obvious. Be prepared for opportunities disguised also as loss. 7 of Cups for sure. If a new pathway opens for you, trust that it's leading you into the direction that you are meant to go. Because remember, some of those cups, even if they're not meant for you, that means you're doing some kind of growth. You're learning some kind of lesson. I hate those. I hate that. No, I really do hate that. I really do. Because then it's saying it's meant for you to learn this lesson. I hate that, though. But as much as you hate it, you end up loving it in the end, because then you understand what mistakes you were making. But in this case, it's almost like it's telling you, don't make the same mistake twice, because you know where you're going. We already ended that karmic cycle. So just remember, Mercury retrograde could come back to, test you to see how much you want that, how much you're willing to give up for that situation that just gets you nowhere. Yeah, don't wobble. You got a lot of fours. 4, 4, 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. This is about stability. And then we have the 3s coming in, which is about that happiness, that joy, that contentment. And 3s are also the what? The Empress energy of abundance and prosperity. 4 is that stability, knowing where you're going, that protection. I love this. And then 1 is the new beginning, of course, and the magician, right? Just knowing that you can wield the magic, that you know the new beginning is coming, and that you have all of the tools around you that you can just wield your own destiny. Are you having to wobble? Whether a minor one or a major one is completely understandable. You are facing tough decisions, but deep down inside yourself, you know what you need to do. This card is here to validate your deeper knowing and the decisions that you are making. As you move forward, your anxiety will ease and you will refine your balance. There it is. Refine your balance. What is it? That's what we were talking about. Balancing out the situation. Giving, yeah, thank you. Bottom of the deck is giving and receiving. You can't even make that shit up. No way. It's sitting right here in front of my face. And what is next? Choices and decisions. You say, okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, we're going to leave it there, though. Okay, let's go. Aries, Taurus, Cusp. What is the new moon in Leo bringing to them on the 24th of July? Aries, Taurus, Cusp, please. There we go. Watch out for... Oh, you're getting 3 cards. Okay, hold on. You can feel that Mercury retrograde in it, though, too. It's kind of crazy. Like, you can feel the new coming in, but you can feel that Mercury. Manipulation, poor planning. Be careful of people who want to manipulate you. You have somebody around you who's probably a narcissist or going to start showing narcissistic behavior towards you. There is a person who's very emotionally immature, but it's going to disappoint you. Watch your new ideas. They could be even against your new ideas. It could be someone in the workplace who just doesn't like your new ideas. But you have the courage and the confidence to push through this. You understand where you're going. They don't get it. Yeah, they don't get it. They don't get it. They want to be in control. So watch for somebody who wants to be in control of a situation. I do feel for a lot of you, it could be at the workplace, though. If not, I mean, it could be anywhere. But your independence and your confidence is going to be, you're going to be shiny. You're just going to be super fiery. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Cusp. Backsliding relationship. Watch out for somebody who feels like they're being foolish. There's going to be some kind of miscommunication when it comes to situation, trying to give you a negative impact on this situation. They're trying to play victim around you or making you try to play victim. They may even say, hey, you know what? You're playing victim, Sag Cap, but you're going to say, no, it's because you've put me in this self-imposed restriction because you're not listening to what I'm trying to tell you because you're a hypocrite. Whoa. So they're causing a lot of confusion at this time. Start rethinking the ideas and you're clouded. Don't let them cloud your judgment. Wow. Okay. Don't let them cloud your judgment. You know who you are. Okay. Spirit says you know exactly who you are and where you're going. All you need to do is really rethink this idea. Sit back for a second. Do not let them, try to confuse you. As soon as you just calm down a little bit, you're going to realize exactly what's going on within this situation. You're going to walk right away from it. Wow, I just feel like that for both of you signs. I think that's the whole point. Leo, Virgo. Beautiful Leo, Virgo, please. You have some kind of a manifestation that's coming in, some kind of financial opportunity. This skill development is actually going to help you move with your desires. Something you've been waiting for. You've been planning for this progress and making decisions. There's something that you may have to leave home for this situation for some of you, where you might feel like you're traveling very far for this decision. But it is something that you've been wishing and wanting. So, but somebody's might feel like some kind of emotional loss is there. Just use your intuition. Somebody might be like, don't go, type of scenario. And they're going to trying to drown you in their own emotions. That's okay. And that's just because they're feeling like they're losing you. Okay. For others of you, if it's just, if you know that that's not going to happen, it could just be repressed emotions where your intuition is opening. And now it's only because now you're getting what you want, so you don't feel like, like you're hermiting anymore. You can actually feel like, oh my gosh, it's finally happening for me. Finally. Yeah. Because whatever was feeling blocked, you can now have this new communication. You can get exactly what you want, so you don't have to feel so empty. I think it's something that was a long time coming, so I think that that's why you were just kind of like in the blues. Yeah. Yeah. And something surprising is coming towards you. It's going to get you out of that kind of depression, out of that blues feeling. Okay. Loving it. Going straight to Earth, air over here. Taurus, Gemini. Whoa, hello. Self-worth. Hold on, let's see what we have here. You felt like you were working for a whole lot of nothing. You had a long-term view that you were working, but it was working for false success. Now there's going to have some kind of big turnaround over here where you're investing your time. Wow, this is a love situation for the majority of you. If you know it's not love, then it's some kind of passionate project, or finding this more passionate job that you've been looking for where you feel like you're valued. If you know that this is a love situation, you are definitely walking right into the arms of this person, which is the type of love and value that you've been looking for. I have definitely two different messages here. One definitely could be love or money or work, career, whatever. Okay. But whatever's going on here, you're walking right into your passion, and you're going to feel very valued. Someone definitely sees your worth no matter what. It's going to make you very happy. Cap Aqua. You're going to accept that this is a personal setback. You're going to find the self-forgiveness within yourself. You're going to find the peace and move on. You see the Two of Cups behind you. You're no longer looking at what was distracting you before. You were working with someone who just was not motivated, or they kept you down from feeling motivated. But now you're finding your motivation. It's been a long time coming for you guys. Yeah, you felt like you had bad luck, but now that you're breaking those negative cycles. Yeah, you're now going to find a place where you're aligning yourself with the situation. It's almost like the universe is putting you into a place where you feel like things are more organized. But I think a lot of you had to get to this point to where it was like, I throw the towel in completely. You literally had to throw in the whole towel by yourself. And you felt like it was by yourself. Like no one else was there to help, to help out. It was literally just up to me. Okay. And now things are making huge turnarounds. Yeah. Seen that though going on for you though, Cap Aqua. I've seen it. Seen it for the last couple of readings. Even within the Capricorn readings. Okay, let's see. Virgo, Libra. Karmic justice coming in. You're having a complete rebirth. You're coming to a place of a great awakening. You're at the mercy of the universe right now. So, you know what? Everything's becoming healthy. You're going to feel like you are kind of rising from the dead. Because I do feel like there was with all this conflict and disagreements going going on around you. It just felt like, is anything ever going to change around for me? But you do. You definitely have. You took it all as in winning at all costs, and you put everything you could into this situation. And now the universe is giving you an inner calling to get away from this. Yep, you've given in a lot of self-love. You're going to feel right now at this new moon that there's a lot of healing and a lot of emotional stability going on around you. You're going to still have this sneaky person around you, but you're not going to feel defeated by them anymore because you have this great understanding of what the hell is really going on. You're going to see their insecurities and see why they want to battle so much. Why do they want to be in control? Why do they want to do these things? But I do feel with the Queen of Cups, though, you're coming into your own and you're just like, if that's what you want to do, that's how you want to play, go play somewhere else. Because all you're going to see is a lot of childish behavior, and they either want some kind of competition, want to make you jealous over some kind of situation, but you're not taking it anymore because you're starting to see exactly what's going on. I felt like before that they were keeping you kind of under their thumb in some ways, or maybe you were feeling sorry for them or something. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you still won't feel sorry for them. It's just that you're seeing it in a different light now. You're realizing it's becoming more of a game than it's worth. It really is. You're getting Tower moment. You may have been trying to hold on to this situation and trying to avert getting this Tower moment, but now it just looks like you are also throwing in the towel because you just realize that this is it. This does not change. It's the karmic cycle that keeps giving and giving itself over and over again. Okay, guys. Yeah, so you're going to really figure that out. We got the Lionsgate coming in at 8-8, so, you know, I'll get that reading up as well. Air, water signs, starting with Gemini, Cancer. Message, please, for Gemini, Cancer. Okay, watch out for somebody who's going to be all self-talk. If there's somebody gloating around you, they want to be the big badass. I don't know why. They feel like they have victory, but it's all deception. There's really no victory. But I do see you getting some self-confidence back and having the progress that you need to get out of a situation. I feel like you're very practical right now, really taking on some earth energy over here. If you guys have Capricorn in your chart, you're really using that. But no matter what the situation is, you are really, your finances are going great. Just really watch this person who wants to come back around or who's still around you. I kind of feel like it's not really a comeback around. I feel like they're already in, you know, in your space. And it just feels like they're being very hasty. They want you to invest in something. For some of you, there's somebody who wants you to invest in something, but it's not what it appears to be. It's actually haphazard. So watch that. It's not a great time to invest right now, especially not with this person. No, don't invest anything right now. Not a good time to invest. So if you know that this person is like, come on, let's invest in this and that, don't do it. This person is deceitful. They don't know what they're doing. They're kind of doing it more for their own success. I also feel like if you are investing, for a lot of you, you're going to actually use more of your money than they are. It's like it should be 50-50, but it's not. It's kind of like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's going to be like the 70-30 deal. Like, not even a joke. They're going to offer 30% of a situation, and you're going to invest the rest of the 70%. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not a good deal. Their head is in the sky. They have rose-colored glasses. So be careful for bad investments at this time. It could be in some kind of real estate project. Maybe you guys flip houses. Could it be something about land? It could be something that has to do with that. That's not a good deal. But I do see that you are coming into a lot of money no matter what. Maybe they know that you're coming into a lot of money for whoever I'm picking up on, and they want to take advantage of that situation. But that's a bad deal. Keep your abundance. Keep your generosity to yourself. Keep your business to yourself. Don't let this other person know also that you have a lot of money or that you came into money. Yeah, it's just, Spirit is just like, keep your blessings to yourself. Gemini, Cancer, do not let anybody know that what kind of money or material you've come into. It's like nobody's business at this time because they really want a piece of the pie over here. Okay, so somebody could be very greedy about the situation. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Aquarius, Pisces. Time to rest. You're going through a huge transition. It does feel like you were afraid to make these changes. Don't be scared of personal transformation right now, Aqua Pisces. It's definitely necessary. Don't hold on to things that are no longer serving you, because it just feels like, yeah, the universe is going to come take it away from you anyways. So wherever you feel like you're holding on to something, because I know this person's going to change, or I want them to change so much, they're not going to change, and there's going to be a sudden upheaval that the universe is going to bring to you. I also feel, though, too, that once this upheaval does happen, there's going to be a huge reevaluation of making you have to step back to look at it from a different perspective. So you're going to have kind of the great awakening to this situation. It's almost like Spirit says, I want you to look at this relationship from a different point of view. Absolutely. There's a lot of secrets that are going on behind your back that you're not seeing at this time. You might even be refusing to see the situation the way it really is. This is not just some misunderstanding. This is actually something very chaotic that this person is doing. Okay, that they're keeping things hidden from you. It could even make you feel like you're disconnected from your intuition at this time. But Spirit says it's okay, because you're going to find the courage as soon as you have this great awakening of this situation, to where you're going to find yourself walking away. Yeah. And you're going to find that Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is going to be the inspiration. There it is, too. That's crazy. Bottom of the deck. What you don't see hidden is the Ace of Wands. He's carrying the Ace of Wands. I said it's bottom of the deck. So what else is the bottom of the deck that you don't see coming? Yeah. Two of Swords, to the Empress. Yeah. So no matter what's going to happen over here, you're going to have this potential for this new beginning. The Spirit is pushing you into this new beginning. You've done all the work that you need to do. You just need to let this transform. This is not salvageable. This new opportunity, a new beginning, is almost inevitable. I mean, if we had the Wheel of Fortune, it wouldn't be surprising. Okay. You're having some kind of huge awakening going on that's pushing you into a new direction. Libra, Scorpio. Getting past your fears and insecurities, letting go of the worries and the release. There is hope that's coming through. All you have to do is reach out. Do not allow these fears and anxieties to take over. It almost feels like your dreams are turning into reality, except for you're having difficult decisions and weighing down too many options. You're avoiding what it is that truly, there's that fears. You're avoiding what the real possibilities could be over here with weighing too many options. You're going back and forth. You're in a teeter-totter. You need to get your scales balanced to this situation, because you're putting yourself into a deadlock. Coming clean and rethinking your approach is what you really need to do. You might have somebody who's deceptive around you, but in a lot of ways, I think it's you kind of being deceptive to yourself. You are keeping this secret to yourself on how you feel, and that's fine. I don't think that needs to. I don't think that's not the issue. That's just saying I'm trying my hardest to figure this out, but the confusion is what's keeping me in the dark. Keeping the secrets, yeah, keeping the secrets is not the problem. The problem is the indecision, avoiding the fear of the change, not allowing the good to come in because you're holding on to something that's no longer good. How you need to let go to let in. Yeah, because you have the opportunities coming. As soon as you let go of this and you really understand what's going on, weigh your pros and cons, listen to your intuition. Because deep down inside, Spirit says you already know the answer. You just keep denying it because you want the answer to be what the answer is. So it's almost like, okay, so what it's trying to say, Libra Scorpio, is I don't want this not to happen. I want it my way. There's a control issue. You're trying to control an issue or a factor that you know deep down inside it's not working in your favor. But you're trying your hardest to make it do so, even though deep down inside you know that's not it. So it's like holding on to a daydream, holding on to this one wishful thing that you want to happen, but already knowing the outcome, but not accepting the outcome. So therefore you're holding on so tight that the universe can't put something better out there for you. Universe says, I have something better for you, but I need you to let go of this. It's not working. You know deep down inside you're becoming frustrated because you want it to work so badly, but that's not what it is. So you're avoiding the true answer. Whether it's fear of change or just wanting what you want, however it is, it's not working. And nothing is going to change until you let it go and change. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck. You have so much control of this situation that's actually lack of control. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So there's so much resistance. You're being very stubborn. You're being very stubborn. And I know about stubbornness. I'm a Taurus, okay? I have a lot of fixed signs in me. I've got 3 placements of Taurus. I'm Leo rising. I've got some Aquarius, actually in my 11th house, which is Uranus, right? So in Uranus is Aquarius. Yeah. And then I have my Libra is Moon, which is not a fixed sign, but I do have to keep myself balanced. So believe me, I know all about trying to balance shit and being stubborn. It's that Scorpio in you, though, that's making you so stubborn. Like I said, fixed signs are stubborn. But you're going to have to look at this from a different point of view. Okay? Once you do so, you're going to let in, and then you're going to feel like you have real control. Real control. Because now you're going to understand. And then you have the Empress at the bottom. It could be definitely, I just feel, you might even have a new love coming in. If you guys are really trying to hold on to whether it's a shitty job or it's a shitty relationship and you're really holding on to it, Spirit's like, let go. I've got the perfect job coming for you. God, it's almost like, give me a break. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to work with you. You're not giving me anything. A lot of you, it's love. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let go to let in. He's trying to give you something. He wants you to open up your heart space, let go, so he can give you this miracle. Give you something that's so much worth it. There's too much pain, too much agony. If that person or those people that you work with are not going to change. Change has to come within them. It can't be, you trying to manifest them to change. You can't manifest someone to change. You can help them by praying, but they have to take the initiative. And this person obviously doesn't, or these group of people or this job does not want to. Water, fire signs coming in. Cancer, Leo. You're manifesting something for the Ten of Cups. You also have to work without distractions. For a lot of you, you keep changing the vision. Yes, and I understand reworking the vision is very good. You should always rework your vision. But it just looks like you manifest one thing and then you look for the result and then you get distracted and it's distracting you from the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you need to look deep within your cup for the majority of you of what's really going on. Your intuition is going to be very high at this time, but there's a lot of disorganization and you're teeter-tottering back and forth a lot. Geez, let's see, Cancer, Leo, teeter-tottering back and forth between the negative and the positive. Who would have known? You're overwhelming yourself at this time. Do not allow the new moon to, overwhelm you with the situations. It's just all it's doing is disorganizing your thoughts, keeping you kind of flighty. You need to reprioritize the things that you're doing around, not only just around you in the physical, but also within your mental. There's going to be something that you're also going to feel very overcommitted to that can also make you feel this way. Okay. But yeah, watch your dreams and visualizations though, because a lot of you with these long-term goals, you may have overstepped something or did something and it kind of lost the vision. So now you might have to go back in and rework that or put it back. Maybe you need to put it back. Maybe you're asking, I don't know what you're doing. It's a general reading. It almost feels like you're working without any results and you've kind of distracted yourself from the overall vision to begin with. Okay. So it's almost kind of like it's becoming unorganized. That's not for everybody, but that's definitely for somebody, okay? Take that how it resonates. If you know it's not you, that's cool. It's for somebody. Okay. Scorpio, Sagittarius. Fragmented energy. That's what I was trying to think of. That's what it was. You're fragmenting energy. Okay. Scorpio, Sagittarius, please. You're coming into a lot of money. You're starting to nurture the situation. You're starting to see the accomplishments. You're starting to develop what it is that you truly want. You're finding more independence at this time. You might feel like you have some lazy days coming. This might make you feel a little lazier and a little more procrastinating. It says it's time now, though, for you to learn from the failures, from, kind of revisit what was your setbacks so that you can move past those. But you might feel a little more lazy at this time. Then can work on your emotions, make you not feel like you're, as gung-ho as, you usually are. But I do see you coming into a lot of good accomplishments, developments, and abundance. For a lot of you, you're going to end up with some kind of promotion. Some of you are getting love bombed too. I see this smothering with the Capricorn energy here. So some of you are going to be love bombed. Yeah, somebody wants to come in here and love bomb you. Whether it's a person you already are involved with, could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Libra, or a Virgo. Doesn't have to be an ex. Could be somebody you're with now or somebody you're going to run into. Don't see anything that says X on. I'm not even going to go there. We're in Mercury retrograde. We already know that that's a huge possibility. Don't need to wear it out. No, but I do see a lot of courage and a lot of passion coming out of this situation. I think that, even though you're feeling like you have these lazy days, I kind of feel like your head's kind of in the clouds a little bit. And I like that, though, because it's actually bringing in a lot of courage and passion as you're really kind of focusing on, what is it that I really want? My infinite self says, that I could have this and I could have that, right? And I do like that because it's a part of self-care. It's about understanding, showing your own self-worth. So I think that the lazy days are kind of a good thing for you, um, because it puts you in kind of this dreamy effect, right? Kind of like this dreamy effect, like, oh, this is what I could do and this is what I won't do. I do like that. Okay. And Pisces, Aries. Ooh. Breakup and tension. Broken communication. You're avoiding contact with someone who is causing disharmony. You might even be blocking this person. Someone wants to cause tension with you. It's kind of funny because I said Scorpio Sag is going to have their head kind of in the clouds, and I feel like the person you're dealing with kind of has their head up their butt. Not to be mean, but seriously, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, only for the fact that this person thinks that they're going to get away with anything that they want over here because they believe that whatever they're going to do is good for this relationship that you're going with. Wait, what the? I see Leo all over this. I also see Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Leo. Hold on one second. I gotta wipe my eyes over here. It's just like, what? It's more like rubbing. I think when I rub my eyes, it's more like rubbing my head. Like, you gotta be kidding. I really hate to say that. I don't like to put people down, but you really are dealing with a jackass. I don't know if this person's always a jackass or they just want to be a jackass during Mercury retrograde, during this new moon. Maybe you could say they go back and forth between being a jackass. They want to come tell their truth, but their truth is manipulating. They're only doing it so that they can feel like they have some kind of force and power. If they're on a power trip. This person's very selfish and shallow. Yeah, they're going to show you how shallow they are. Definitely going to see them as foolish. You might even see them as a hypocrite because they could come after you saying something like, well, you always do this, and be like, wow, you're a hypocrite because you're doing exactly what you told me I was doing once before. So who's calling the kettle black now? No, I just don't like this. I'm sorry, I don't like this person. I don't know if it's not so much that I don't like the person, I just don't like the person's energy. It's like hard to say. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not that I don't even know the person, so it's not that I don't like them. I don't like their energy. I see them as weak. I'm sorry, that's how I see it. When I see energy like this, I see this person as weak. I don't even see this as evil. I see it as weak. I see them as callous and weak. Because I do feel like this is the type of person, yeah, they're going to come at you like a bitch. I don't care if this is a guy who's coming at you like a little bitch or it's a she and she's already a biatch. It doesn't matter. They're coming at you like this. Male or female, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a bitterness that's going on that they want. You know what it feels like, you guys? It feels like it's something from the past that they want to replay from some kind of grudge and bitterness for some of you. They want to win. They want to feel like they're having victory over this situation. In their head, they're winning a fight. Tell this person, go home. And if they live with you, tell them to go to their room. Take a chill pill. Drink some NyQuil. Go to sleep. Sleep it off. I don't know what's going on here. You're going to get your 9 of Cups out of this situation. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on over here, but you're getting your 9 of Cups. There's some kind of celebration that's coming in for you. You're getting your 9 of Cups. Oh. I know, it's almost like 2 points. Like, how am I going to get my 9 of Cups out of this bitchy person? Well, you are. Yeah, because it's Judgment Day. Oh! Oh, okay. It's Judgment Day. Let them do that then, because you know what? Let them do it and let the karma go. It's Judgment Day. Let it go. Yeah, I already knew that this was going to happen. I see. Yeah, yep, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it because I have the Three of Cups to the Judgment Day to the Nine of Cups. Yep, nope. I see it. Yep. Yeah, you just keep talking. I don't care what you're talking about because everything you're talking about is just a fart in the wind. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, sorry, that's literally how you have to treat that person. You guys are beautiful. You are amazing. I will pull an overall card for the reading, and then we are out. Yeah, that is crazy. Crazy. I have nothing. Don't even let it affect you, Pisces, Aries. That's not even worth it. That's just like, yep, already seen that coming. Yep, let karma take care of that because that's all it's going to do. They're made their bed, now they're going to lay in it. Okay, so Spirit says in the end for everybody in the Cuspy collective over here, woo, the edge. You're on the edge of a huge transformation and change. I told you this is an era change, and take the chance and do something different. Because your energy is rising, vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. You have the power to set it into stone. And it's probably a good thing it's not set in stone just yet, right? Because you have a little bit of works and a little tweaks and little things to do. Because it doesn't matter though, because you're still going to have a lot of miraculous things coming through. I love it. I love it because you're going to continue to kind of pave your way right now as you're getting to what it is you truly, truly want. So yeah, it's a good thing. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. That's right. I love it because you have new beginnings, step forward and expand. And this gives you the opportunity to set it into stone, my friends. It's a new era. So stay true to yourself and answer your own call. And you know what? For all of those who are going to have their judgment day, let them have their judgment day. Because you could say, you know what? I have my karma to pay. They have their karma to pay. I'm getting through mine. But they got a lot of judgment that they still have to go through. Did they not get the memo? We just said it at the Cancer full moon, or Capricorn, full moon. Right? Karma is released. Today is Judgment Day. Ooh. Till next time, my friends, if you like this, you hit that big old like button. If you have friends, go ahead and share this video. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.